Welcome to this lecture series, Manufacturing Second Technology, Unit 3rd lecture 33, a special purpose of lathe machines. Okay, and this is the new unit. Okay, and this is the lecture series is present in this video. Some topic. Okay, agenda for today present in this video. Some topic in present in very details. Difference between Capstan and turret lathe machines. Okay, both are machines is the difference of the definitions and some of the elements. Okay, and the discuss in this video is very detailed, and the typical tools layout. Okay, layout. Okay, and the automatic lathe machines. The automatic lathe machines is the select for the automatic start for the manufacturing operation and end of the operation, and according to the select for the programs and given for the command of the all the element of the machines and given for the different commands in the unit of the machines. Okay, and automatic lathe, the automatic lathe is the this is the this is the workpiece is the very work performed to the according to the programs of the computerized program and given for the value of x axis, y axis and z axis. All the value is given for the in 3 dimensions. Okay, the machines is perform the operation is the first see by cut of the operation performed to the serial by serial, and first of in this program the given for the first value of x. So the machines is the also first of all perform to the operation is the x direction, and the given for the value is the y direction. So the tool is automatic select for the y direction and perform to the manufacturing operation, and the value is selected given for the z direction, and the y direction is the operation is finished, and tool is automatic select for the z direction and cut for the metal is the z direction. Okay, and negative these are the three positive axis machine perform to work, and three is the negative axis, minus x minus y and minus z. Okay, so the CNC machines is automatically selected for the select for the directions and according to the given for the value of the xyz axis. Okay, and automatically, and tool is the also select for the automatically for the feed rate and the directions of tools and speed of cutting tools. Okay, and the power supply of the head of machines, and carriage is also sliding motion. Okay, a reciprocating motion, and the tailstock also for the dead center of the machine, and the CNC machines CNC machine in the automatic remove for the dead center. Okay, only for the head stock work performed to the machine only for head stock. Okay, and classification of the machines. Okay, classification in this the video in present for the classification of automatic lathe machines and the tools rooms. Okay, tool layouts. Okay, and the turret capacitance lathe machines and the turret lathe machines. Okay, all the machines is the present in this video, and classification is the way in very detail. Okay, given for the very typical knowledge in this video. And okay student, I okay, uh, first of all the topic is present for the difference between the capstan and turn lathe. Okay, this is machines is the left hand side is the capstan lathe, and the left hand side is the in this tables. Okay, left hand side is the turn lathe machines. Okay, all the machines is the performed to the manufacturing operation according to the machines. The machine, the capstan length is the characteristic of this machines is the short side scenes. Okay, short size. The machine is selected for the short, very short sides. Okay, and the saddle is the clamped. The saddle is clamped bed on the bed in on the bed in the positions. Okay, the machines is in this machines is the also select for the small workpiece in small workpiece on perform to the manufacturing operation and design for the small component, light duty of the machines, and the generally for the component whose the diameter is less than the 50 mm. Okay, in this machines also for the general for the machines is the component of the component and parts of the diameter of the 50 mm. Okay, and the higher and less than the 50 mm. Okay, and do not greater for the 50 mm. All the machines component in this machines perform to the work manufacturing operation is the less than the 50 equal to 50 mm diameter, and less than the 50 mm to the 20 50 20 and 22 23 and the 30 40 45. I, all the value is the diameter of the job is on the perform to the tool work. Okay, and second turret length, this is the machines is also a saddle move. This is machines is the saddle move along the direction of the bed. Okay, this is the saddle is move for along the bed direction. Thus the following the torrent to be on the large size. Okay, in this machines is used for the torrent is the very long size. Okay, and second part is the heavy duty machines. This is the machines is very high and generally for the component with the large diameter such that the 200 mm. Okay, in the current lathe machines is the very high machine, very high CNC machines in the select for the very high compo in the this machines in on the perform on the manufacturing operation is the very high. Okay, and the journey for the components with the diameters large diameter. Suppose that the is this machines is the work performed to the 50 mm is 50 mm to say 200 mm. Okay, all the large diameter on perform to the work this is machines. Okay, these machines is the very suitable for the manufacturing operations of the and, and the capstan length is the point is the third too much overhanging of the terrain when it is the mm, measuring cut. Okay, the two this is the machines is the machines is the very overhanging of the job is on the machines. Okay, in the machine for the torrent when it is the uh, narrowing cut. Okay, and second the second machine second column is the torrent lathe machine in the point third since the torrent side on the bed. This is the torrent. What is the torrent? The torrent is the very largest component used in this machines of the on the bed. Okay, on the bed there is a no such a way overhanging. This is the overhanging typical tool layout. Okay, the tool layout for a given job to is the uh, predetermined order to machining operation to be the performed to produce it. Okay, the tool layout for a given job given job is the uh, predetermined order of the machining of operations to be performed to the process of the it. Okay, this is the machines are the in this the plant is the tool typically of the tool plants in two layouts of the machines are present in and the incident tool layout produce tool layout the accurate part as pre of the recruitment at the most economical cost. Okay, there is the and the efficiency tools layout produced for the accurate part for us the pre of the determined pre of the requirement at the most of economical component. All the machines is also performed to the very typical work. Okay, and the process for the recruitment at the most of the economical component. The machines also use in the very high costly component of perform on the work. Okay, the manufacturing operation is the product very thin is the produce for the sum of components. Suppose that the of the turbine blades. Okay, in the turbine blades is a very costly component and the automobile component. This is the turn lathe machines also perform on the of the highway jobs. Okay, and the also for the on the terrain the turbine blades and aircraft blades. Okay, most important and typically component on perform this is machine perform on the manufacturing operation. And the typical tool layouts, this is the tool the component are made of the alloy steels. The sequence of operation is the follows: the drill. The machines is also consist for the tool is consisting of the tools. Drill tools is the 45 diameter of holes. Okay, the this is the tools is also this is the drilling tools. 45 diameter of holes is created by the machines. Uh, in this and rough surface for the 60 grow from the cross slide. Okay, cross slide tools. So this is the I discuss for again for the and part 2 is the rough bore is the 55 58.74 diameter. Okay, or diameter of the machines or diameter of the machine tools also work performed to the holes manufacturing holes. And this part B is the rough turn. This is the machine for rough turn of the 90.5 outside diameters. Okay, and part third is the rough bore is the 74.6 diameter, 74.6 diameter. Okay, finish and chamfer the end face. Okay, finish and chamfer of the face. Chamfer of is rough from the 16 and 7 radius 7 radius for the and also from the 0.8 radius 0.8 radius. Okay, and point 6 is also considered for the all the other is the parameters is considered for the standard 6 point finish bore of the current length is the finish bore is the 80 58.78 4 and the 74.6 diameter is the clear. Okay, finish surface. The finishing turn is the 90.5 outer side diameter. Okay, this outer side diameter is also for very smooth diameter from the 0.8 radius 0.8 radius on the 58.74 diameter 7 diameter finish from the 16 grow. and this is the grow is the also rotate for the uh, the original size is the before four of the original size of the finishing for the 60 grow. The chamfer corner of the 60 grow and finishing profile of the form of the of the 60 and the 7 radius. Okay, 7 radius. For suppose that this is the circular workpiece. Okay, and this is the circular point and the radius की बात कर रहा है ना, तो this is the r is equal to 7 mm. Okay, 7 mm. R is the 7 mm. Okay, is the radius or total whole diameter of the 60 mm. Suppose that this is 7 mm is a very clear diameter. Okay, and the other typical tool layouts. The automatic is the somewhat the loosely and applied some loosely applied, but is the normally the restricted to those the machines tool capable of the producing the identical identical pieces. The term automatic, this is the CNC machines is the automatically performed on the manufacturing operation to from the jobs. Okay, and the tool is also select automatically and the tool is were performed to the very fast and slow applied but the normal restricted on those machines tools capable of producing the identical pieces without the machines is also select for the and this machines is select for the one identically component is the very smooth surface achieving for the without the attention of and the operators. This is the one machine, one operator at a time for one machine's operator for the time, and the cutting machines tools are classified as the processing and the handling operations. Okay, handling of the operation, the all the operation in machining a workpiece, the workpiece on a metal cutting operation. This is the manufacturing, this is the machines, CNC machines is select for the remove of the extra material on the surface of the workpiece. Okay, the metal cutting the tools are classified, the machines also select for the according to the design of the machines and remove of the material and hardness of the materials according to select for the tools of machines is automatically, and the select for the programs given for the different element of the machines is given for the different commands. Okay, tool select for the number of tools given for the command of the machines, and machines is automatically select for the tools and perform to the manufacturing operation on the workpiece, and the workpiece automatically completed, the machines is stop and given for the complete job. Okay, the processing of these which of the actual cutting process and chip removal take place. Suppose the small chips is the cut for the form of metals, cut of metals form of small chips, and the chips is the also collect for the one space in this tool room. Okay, and the cut for the metals and the coolant is also provided, the small chips is also with the cross of the metal is also passes through the liquid coolant. Okay, and coolant is also given given for the command. The coolant is the also for the stop automatically, and the coolant also start for the before starting of the operation manufacturing operation with the help of machines. Okay, handling operation are performed in in various way in different machine tools. Okay, the handling the machines is also handling the handling operation. The machines also perform the manufacturing operation and handling for the handling मतलब होता है the and select for the perform in the various way for the different machine tools or different tools also perform to the different of the machines strength and cut for the metals of the and design and clearly for the and finishing surface of the machines is the okay select for the a part all the handling operation are performed to the some of the mechanism used in the machines and the bed of the machines and cross sliding motion and some of the handling operation by perform according to the cross the corresponding to the mechanism. A mechanism is the provided sliding mechanism and the motion provided of the mechanism. The operators of other types of machines to perform to the handling operation is the themselves. The machines is automatically performed to the operation and automatically given for the smart on the achieve the finishing of the workpiece. Okay, and for the other is the types of the tools is use all the types of tools used in this machines and machines is automatically select for the tools and perform the work. Okay, the typical tool layout they are the tool layout in set for the nearby in the machine brain. Okay, the faster the work and handling operation the perform in the machine tools. The machines is the automatically select for the tools and work perform is the very fast and the ideal time of the machine is reduced and economics and efficiency both are the efficiency is increased for the machines and economics also increase for the industry manufacturing industry and the other farmhouse of the some of product for perform produce is the very large. Okay, the this all the this is the lathe machines and the current lathe machines and the capital lathe machines is the perform to the batch productions in use in the batch production application of these machines. Okay, these less times will be required to produce the work and the machines is the machines is the very less times and the finish for the work. Okay, is the work is the performed the very fast. Okay, and produce for the work piece the more work piece can be produced in the same period of the time by the machines of tools. The suppose that one time of the machines is the perform to the one or more work on the perform to the manufacturing operations. Okay, the some same period of the time by given for the machine tool that is higher is the productivity of the machine tools. Okay, the productivity of the machines and the very high of the lathe machine talent of lathe machines is the productivity very high and automatically the machines is automatically as their the name and the highly heavy the automated machine tools and especially on the lathe family. The lathe machines is the all the small and big machines all consisting in this lathe families. Okay, in the lathe family or ordinarily classified as the automatic and the semi-automatic. Automatics is the perform in the more operation is the automatically of the selected for the machines and semi-automatics the sum of the semi component and small tools and the small component and the small workpiece and the small element move for the machines. Okay, and automatic for the machines is the name the impulse or machine tools with a fully automatic work cycle. The machine is also performed to the cyclic operation, cyclic manufacturing operation. Once one job is complete and other job is select for the machines, and this is the also machines complete for this job, and the machines is also select for the again job. Okay, the machines is the completely for all the selected for the jobs, and the machines is the cyclic work perform. Okay, the semi-automatic are machine tools in which the actual machine operation are performed automatically. In semi-automatic machine tools means that the small tools, okay, the tools in which the actual of machining time, actual of machining of the actual machining and operation performed to the machines. All the machines is performed to the automatically selected in the some manner as the automatics. Okay, all the machines is selected for the so automatically in the machines also in the this perform to the work according to the and the computerized set for the programs before the CNC machines. Okay, and before all selected for the parameters start perform to the manufacturing operation. Okay, the machines is performed to the brain according to brain work. Okay, the typical tool layout in this case, however, the operation loads that the blank into the machines, the start the machines, check and work size, and remove the completed workpiece by hand. Okay, the machines is the suppose that machines is also selected for the acting for the hand. Okay, and the robotic hand of consisting of the robotic hand in the machines part. Okay, the machine part is the select for the check and the work size, and remove for the completed piece by hand. Okay, the by hand, and the machines is also automatically select for the workpiece and perform to the manufacturing operation. And second is the also select for the size and remove for the compound of the start for the machines check for perform. And one topic is thus in this video for the classification of the machine size, and the perform to the work according to perform work, and the automatic machines. The automatic lathe machines may be classified based on the size. The size of machines is the classified of the machine size, the small size, big size, and the of the machines is the and the second types of the blank machined. And this is type in the types in the machines consisting of blank machines. Suppose that the machines is also select for the blank with the size of the rotations, and blank of and receipt and the processing capacity, the according to the and the classifications of machine lathe machines, and the processing capacity. Suppose that the machines is the cutting velocity is the perform to the uh, 220 mm per minute. Okay, minute per hours. Okay, this is the cutting velocity capacity of this machines, and operation performed, and this machines is the also select for the depend upon the efficiency and power consumption and the machines. Okay, the machining accuracy obtained, and the classification of lathe machines and accuracy of the surface finish. Okay, and the very the machines also for the perform to the accuracy of the machines, and finishing of the surface. Okay, principle of operation, design, features, and the classification of lathe machines, and the principle motion, principle of machines, and the machine perform to the work according to the principle, okay, Ohm's law, and suppose the Newton's sum of perform to the Newton's law, and motion, okay, according to the motion of principle, and the machine principal operation and design features. Some of the machines and tools are also classified for the according to the design purpose. Okay, the machines is select for the only for design. The machines, some of machines use only for design purpose. Suppose that a very typically component, a gear and gearbox, and other the is very typically component is the very small size component, and the machine bed, machine head, and all the very typical component you designing purpose use in the machines. And number of spindle and workpiece positions. Suppose that the classification of machines also classified by the number of spindle of the machines. And suppose that two spindle, four spindle, and three spindle of the machines, and and the position of work operation. And suppose that the machines is the horizontal work operation provided, and the some of machines is the vertical, only cut for the metal, vertical perform the manufacturing operations. And the typically all the types of the machines the typically classified on the automatic lathe machines, and select for the all the machines, and perform again slide the accordance to with the arrangement of the spindle. They are classified horizontally and the or the typically. The machines is also classified in the some of structural form of the, okay. And this is the classified version, the classification of the machines is the automatic lathe machines, okay. The vertical machines or the more rigid and for more powerful, and the horizontal model, and the design for the machine large diameter work on the compressively short length. Suppose that the vertical machines are more rigid, the vertical machines are more rigid, and the perform the and the horizontal machines is the very powerful machines, and only part to provided for the two motion and reciprocating motion, and this is the xy motions, okay. And the consider for this and the only for one direction of motion power, and the forward and backward motion of the machines. And the tool is the move from the backward forward. The machines is the structure for the horizontal models, or the design for machines large diameter workpiece. The machines is the horizontal machines is the perform to the very large diameter of the workpiece and perform to the operation, and the work of the completely the short length. There is the forward motion is the work is extra metal is removed on the workpiece, and the backward motion of the tools is the not cut for the metal, and the, okay, the vertical machines. And suppose that some of the vertical machines of the design structure of the machines and less floor area. The machines, the vertical machines is also select for the required need of the machines is stable on the plant layout, and the very short area required for the machines space in the shop, but required high buyers than the horizontal machines. And but the horizontal machines is the very suitable machines and the very strong machines, and thus buyers is also more than purchase for the horizontal machines also select for the one or more manufacturing operation perform, and the large workpiece perform on the work, okay. Automatic lathe machine and horizontal spindle vertical machines are classified into in this the operation. This is the machines is the automatic lathe machines, and this is the horizontal spindle vertical spindle machines. Okay, machines and the semi-automatic machine. The semi-automatic machines is the also classified into two part: number of single spindle and number of multi spindle. This is the single spindle and this is the multi spindle of the machines is also perform the work. And second, this is the single spindle machine also divided into the four part. First part is the center type machines, and suppose that only for machines is the perform to the work only for center. Okay, and checking types the machines is other is the part of the checking farm, मतलब machine only for perform to the check farm. Okay, and second the turret. This is the single spindle speed machines is the also part for the turretless machine. Turretless machine is the very high machines and perform to the more manufacturing operations. And the special types machine, the suppose that special type machines is the select for the special work for special and very typical work perform need for the machines. Okay, and the multi spindle machines also is the this is machines also for divided four part. First is the center time machines. Okay, and the center time machines is also for select for the more spindle. Yeah, okay, and the multi spindle of the machines and checking time machines. Okay, the more spindle the multi spindle of machines is the also for make for the checking types of machines. And the second third part is the multi spindle machines is the also turret farm. Okay, this is the turret farm is the machines is the very large machines. And fourth part is the special time machines. This is time machines is the perform to the special very critical component on the perform to the work and design purpose of the machines. And some of special areas, suppose that the consider for the poles, very large poles of the light. Okay, large poles of the designs and make for the component and special areas. Okay, and the class continue classified a presentation of the video. Checking machines are employed for machining separate blank, hammer and die forgings, casting and piece of the previously cut for the bar and pipe of the stove. And the checking of machines is the also for the select for the previously of the machines employ for machining separate blank, and required for the hammers in this machines consisting of the hammers and die dies and forging and casting and pieces of the previously cut bar, cut over of pipe stove. Okay, of the machines. And second a part of the machines is also select the automatic bar machines are the employed for the manufacturer of high quality of the high quality of fastening of the machines. There is the machines is a very strong and automatic bars of the machines and selecting for the of the manufacturing and high quality of the mm, fastening work perform of the machines. Screws and the machines is also select for the screws, nut and studs. Okay, of the machines is also select. And this is machines also perform to the work on the bushing bush bushings and shaft and rings, rollers. Okay, handles and other part use made by bar of the pig stock. This is the in this classification of machines is the perform only work the bushes, soft and ring, hole, rollers, handles, all the sum of component completely perform complete the machines is the perform on the completely manufacturing operation. This is small part of the machine system. The machines is also for classified. The automatic machines is they are the suppose I also perform on the before slide. Suppose this is same of the machine, and the single spindle machines is also do, and the multi spindle. Single machines is also cutting for the four, dividing by the four part number cutting off. This is the cutting off. And second is Swiss type machines. The Swiss type machine is the mouse, the given for the mouse of mouse. Okay, mouse of the only for one head of the machine, and mouth of the machines perform only for work only according to the mouth. Okay, second is the automatic screw type machines. This is the automatic of this machines is the select for the screw type of the machine, and special type. This is the special of the machines performed to the work. And multi spindle machines is the cutting for the cutting of bar. Okay, cutting of the bar machines is also for the and drilling, for the milling and cutting for the bar. This is also multi spindle machines is the automatically select for the automatically were performed to the drilling operation and of the mining drilling and milling. A cutter for the bar, a cutter of the machines is the also performed the very typical work. And second is the bar only for the single bar of the single direction follow for this bar. Okay, and special types of machines. These are machines is also used in the some of the special performed to the manufacturing operation on the special component on the special. Okay, and suppose that this is also classification of the automatic lathe machines is the very present in very details. Okay, and the classification also for the machines. The multi spindle machines may have to eight spindles. Okay, this machines is also for the classified in the machines for depend on the spindle. Okay, multi spindle machines also for the classification and a part of 1 2 part and a 4 4 part. Okay, and especially there the production capacity of higher. This in this machines for the production capacity is very high of the lathe machines, and higher than the and single spindle machines. There the single only for single tools of machines, but there the machining accuracy, the machining operation is very accuracy is the somewhat lower. There is the machines the very stronger and lower than the somewhat of the lower. The rate of production of the multi-spindle machines is automatically automat there is the machines is the very strong, and the production of the multi tools used in these machines and less than the of the corresponding the number of single spindles automatically machine is selected on the work. This is the machines is the very use in the way high production of machines, and other the spindle automatic lathe machine is the also select. The production capacity of the four spindle machines, they okay, and the production of this is the machines is use only for you the very high production rate. Okay, and batch production. Suppose that batch production of the batch जैसे select for the 100 work piece and 50 work piece, and the select for the one batch in the 100 work piece. The this is the machines also select for this 100 work piece, and the machines is automatically for the 100 perform to the manufacturing operation is given for the programming in the given for the command, and machine is start for the perform to the about to the 2.5 and 3 times or more than the single spindle machines is are rotate for the uh, only reciprocating motion for the 1 2 3 4 times of the reciprocate of the tools. Okay, only single direction. The typically operation carried out the automatically length of the machines is also performed to the operations, and centering of the machines is the also this is machines performed to the only work, the machines is the performed to the work manufacturing operation only for center of the machines. And turning the cylindrical, this is the cylindrical workpiece, this is cylindrical of the workpiece and circular rod, and suppose that of the perform on the work tapered and the form of the surface. This is the tapered surface I achieve for the sum of the select for the jobs in the tapered of the job on the machine. And drilling operation is also for this perform in this is machine. And boring operation of the automatic lathe machines is also perform the manufacturing operation. Ramming operation, this is a ramming operation is small for the very small particle remove on the workpiece, okay, and the surface of the workpiece. Spot facing, a spot facing is also very some of is very small manufacturing operation. Knurling, and knurling is the operation is the make for the design of the surface of the workpiece. And thread cutting operation of the this is the operation is the manufacturing operation, and make for the thread chudiyan thread on the surface of the workpiece. And the facing is the also for this is machine, and the this is the machine, and the tools is also to be selected for the perform to the surface of the face of the workpiece, okay. And facing हो गया. And cutting off the suppose that the this is the workpiece, and cut for the this session only, okay. This is the machines also cut off machines, okay. All the manufacturing operation present, all the is the lathe machines, okay, automatically lathe machines. Mm. Thank you so much.